No.
That's fine.
What's up, guys? If you're new here, my name is Dominique, but you can call me Dom, and this is my husband, John.
Yeah, my name is Jonathan. You can call me John.
And welcome to Faith Family Homestead. If you are not, that was hot guy.
Yeah, well, he's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you are not new here, hi. A lot of you don't know my husband, but here he is.
Yeah. Hey, glad to have a little bit more time with y'all this time. You know? Yeah.
Usually he's working when I'm recording, so
Yeah.
that's why you guys just sued me. But today we actually went on an adventure, and it was so exciting and so fun. We were so happy about it that we decided that we were going to sit down and talk to you guys about it.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. So we actually picked up new animals. You want to tell them about it?
I mean, sure. You know, were there any hints about what animals we got?
No.
Yeah, okay. So we went to go get some little piglets, you know. Hawkeye over here kind of messing us up. But we picked up 2 little baby pigs today, you know, about an hour and some change away. So it wasn't a bad drive or anything like that.
It was the closest animals we've ever picked up, right?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. You know, I think, yeah, that's been the closest.
Because it was an hour and 17 minutes.
Yeah, it's about an hour and 17 minutes away. And so I don't really know about the breeds of pigs like that, you know. I don't know if she told you, but I'm a city boy. I'm from New Orleans, you know, so we only saw a pig in 2 places. You know, one, you know, we saw it, of course, you know, in the grocery stores and in those brown jars with the little brown beige color, you know, and the pig parts floating around, stuff like that, you know. Yeah, I mean, I only saw a pig, well, I guess 3 places. I also saw a pig as bacon on my plate, on my burger or something like that, or in them jars at the supermarket, or, you know, at those bootleg farms that we go to on the little field trips that, you know, we had.
No,
And
we saw Jess's pigs.
I don't remember seeing her pig, but I'm just
But
talking
they
about
were laying
before I came,
Oh, okay.
before I seen these pigs over here, because like the pigs I'm used to are like little short, pink, fat pigs that's just kind of like long or whatever, you know. But so all I knew when we was gonna go get these little piglets is that
They were about 30 to 35 pounds.
Yeah, you know, there's little
And they
baby
were about
pigs.
9 weeks old.
Right. And then the pink one's called a white something, or there's a
The
white
Yorkshire, and then
okay.
the red one was the Duroc.
Duroc. Yeah, see, I thought they were just, you know, white, pink, and black pig, you know, that's all I was thinking. but so, you know, we go, and I've never handled pigs before either, you know, I don't think you have or
No.
whatever.
But I've
you
seen
know.
videos where people talk about how strong they are, even though they're little and all the
Right.
things. And so I knew that they were going to be wild.
Yeah, I didn't know. You know, I wasn't informed like that. You know, you know. But so we go up to the place to get the little pigs, and they have the little piglets in the front of their property, and you know, they were looking all cute and just running around and stuff like that. You know, I was thinking about bacon every time I seen them running around.
Oh my goodness.
You know, but they weren't running around fast. They were just kind of like getting around, you know, with each other. There's about maybe 8 or 10 of them in there. And so, you know, the husband comes and he gets into the fence to get the pigs that we were coming to pick up. And as soon as he gets in there, it's like, you know, them things just start running around in circles and stuff. And the one he was trying to get was moving super fast. I didn't know the pigs was that fast, for one, you know. And so it took him a little while to get that one. And when he got him like by the back legs. And like he's like, you know, the thing is going like this, you know. So he's like, all right, I'm coming to you, brother. I'm coming to you, you know. And so he had to swing the pig to me. I caught the pig and had to put it in the cage real quick. And it was the same thing with the second pig, you know, and I'm just like, my goodness, like in my head, I'm like, what did we just get into? I was like, okay, you know, so when I was thinking, like, when we got home, we definitely need to make sure we got into the yard. We normally park lately we've been parking on the outside of the yard and we'll walk in, but I wanted to make sure we got into the yard, so in case these pigs did get loose, at least they're loose on the property, you know. Because I didn't realize they were so fast, you know. They might even outrun my dogs, I'm not even sure. You know, but I don't know, somehow, I think either they asked us, we wanted to see the mama pigs.
I think I was asking questions about them. Oh, I was asking like how big they were, I think. How big their pigs were. And I was asking like how many, because I saw that they were posting like we have 15 piglets here, 9 piglets here, 12 piglets here, like every other week. And I was like, man, like how many breeding pigs do you guys have? And so I was talking to the lady about breeding pigs and stuff like that. And she was like, yeah, I think we have like 6, you know, females and yeah, and so she was like, I think the husband's like, yeah, they're back there, you know, by the black thing, you know, on the hot wire. You guys can drive back there and see them.
Yeah. And, so,
and then I think she even said they were like 300 pounds. So I'm thinking like, oh, okay, they're not that big.
Oh, she said it was 300?
I think she said.
Oh, okay. I don't know. But when we went back there, it's like, I had to get the little kids out the car, because they had some dogs on the property, and my girls was just a little bit afraid, So Dom had went a little bit further, and she got to see the big pigs before I did, and I just heard, baby, come look at these pigs, and I'm like, okay,
The pig was staring me in the face. I have never.
But staring at her in the face like they was like eye level almost,
Yes. Like I'm 5'3" 3/4", so you know what I mean, 5'4" on a good day. Those pigs was about right here looking, but they was like looking at me. I've never in my life saw.
Yeah.
Like I thought they was giant. Like I was like.
Yeah.
What? I'm calling everybody. Like I'm like, he's still at the car, and I'm like, baby, look at this pig. Like, cause the first one we saw was the boy pig, and I'm like.
Mm-hmm.
He was big, so of course he was bigger than the girls, but he was ginormous. Like
huge. Yeah.
He was not only the tallest one. So like when I mean tall, like he was literally like.
He was
right
up there,
like right there. If he was like, I'm like, and the hot wire was probably only 12 inches off the ground, only one strand, and they weren't coming near it, and it was about. So then I only saw that one, but then. I looked over and there was one across the way staring at me. It looked like a statue. How like I was like,
I didn't even see that one. It was standing so still.
Yeah, it was standing so still. I'm like, I felt like we was in a movie. Like, cause the pigs that I've seen at other people's like properties and stuff were not ginormous. They were like the smaller, shorter, stockier, like wider pigs.
Oh wait. Jess has those fluffy pigs?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I did see those.
Yes.
Those weren't that big.
Yeah. Not like these.
Yeah.
These pigs were like they were pigs on steroids. Like they were monsters.
Yeah. They were like Dwayne Johnson pigs. Big man, the Rock pigs over there.
They were huge.
I've never seen a pig that big before. Even look like that, and I just learned about the old spot pig and whatever the other pigs were
so
called.
she had old spot, she had Yorkshire, Duroc, and she named another one.
Yeah.
And they were all huge.
They were really big, gigantic, Hulk-sized pigs.
They looked like they was on steroids. Pig on steroids.
Yeah.
And she was feeding them like the fermented corn and just so that they can run. Because I think she said that. So yeah, he said they had it like fenced in with 2 acres, hot wired around 2 acres, and they were like just in the forest or whatever. So when he threw food out, about 8 more came running.
Yeah.
I couldn't even. First of all, they were running so fast. That
was the other thing. Like, not only were they big, but they were super fast too. And so I'm thinking like, my goodness, if we upset one of these pigs,
like,
we ain't gotta try.
And the hot wire, like I said, they up to here, and the hot wire is only like 12 inches off the ground. And I'm like looking, and the guy I'm like, these is friendly pigs. Like you go in there, and he like stepped in there or whatever, and all around them, and I'm like. The lady was like, they like dogs. I'm like, these are some big dogs. Like, what kind of dogs?
Yeah.
Because they were just huge. We got inside the car and we looked at each other and was like, what did we get ourselves into?
Right. Definitely didn't think that far in the future on this one either. But it's definitely going to be the biggest animals we're going to have on the farm, though, But it's still exciting. I mean, that's, so our intention is we're going to, I don't know if you showed them the pig? Okay. Yeah, our intention is to breed these pigs and then raise the babies for meat, Well,
just and sell. We don't need that many babies. I mean, have like about 12.
Probably, yeah. I could eat that, what I'm saying? But that'd be years of pork chops and bacon and.
You can't even have enough freezer space.
We can make some freezer space. We can get some freezers to.
We're only gonna have 1 or 2 for ourselves, and then the rest we're going to sell. But.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Yeah. So, it's still exciting, We went and got some feed for them and everything. And, so pretty much when we got back, that was another struggle. Coming back, I tried to manhandle that pig like the guy had him, with the hand, but that thing was a little bit too strong for me. A little bit too strong, I've been up since about 2 o'clock in the morning, so I think my muscles are tired or whatever, but yeah, so I grabbed, my son and I, we both grabbed the pig, by the legs, and I guess our other mistake was that we parked probably about 30 yards away from where
I
we're
was scared
bringing
to
them.
ride on the grass because it's been raining a lot. I mean,
We have that truck that you probably see. You know, that's a it's a F-350, just like 11,300 something pounds, something like that, or something like that. You know, so it gets stuck pretty easily out here. You know, but yeah, we we got the pigs out of the cage, and like, my goodness, I don't know if they just really didn't like us or something like that, or they was really afraid, but they were, you know, like shaking and waddling a lot worse than when we picked them up. And so I actually got a little scar. You
Battle
can't
mark.
see a little battle mark, you know, 'cause that sucker was shaking so much, you know. And so I just tried to like carry it like a baby, which was probably the wrong thing for all you pig farmers out there. Y'all probably like, man, this brother don't know what he doing. But I was losing my grip, so I had to do something. So I just threw him and had him like this, you know, and he was just wilding out even more. And I didn't realize how sharp his little claws was, or whatever that his hooves were. I didn't realize how sharp them things were. It just it got me real fast. I thought I was bleeding, about to die or whatever, but we managed to get him over here. And they're nestling and what's the thing called? Not nestling. What's that thing called they're doing? Rooting, yeah. You know, so nice. We'll show you in just a moment here. But that was a struggle. But once we got them over here, they've been good. You know, they've after we gave them some food, of course, you know, they looked at like that was like a peace offering, I guess, you know, and they let us, you know, be around them and stuff like that, and I put together a little hut for them to be under for shelter and stuff.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is like what the people were doing. So they had them in a smaller area, and then they hot wired around the area to get them used to electric before they let them out to like a larger area. So we have them in this area right by our male goats, which we actually let all the goats out onto the other side of the property because it's been really warm, and so the grass is growing, and so we actually let them out, and they were really happy about that. The area that we had the chickens at for like the majority of the time last year was super, super green and lush from all like the fertilizer, and so that is the first area that they went to, and they're actually still over there very happy about that area.
Yeah.
But so that just makes me happy about for like all the other areas we've been moving the chickens to, like when the grass starts growing over there, that how like lush and good it's going to be.
Yeah.
And like I was looking at these pigs, and they've already, you know, rooted quite a bit, and I'm like, they're like rototillers. Like I don't know how their
I didn't realize all that. Yeah.
I don't know how their little noses
You're gonna have to show them.
like push up like the soil like that. Like, but I see why people say like they put pigs and then like they plant gardens and stuff like that, because they just like tear up the ground for you and like work it for you. What the people were doing, where we got them from, they had their pigs, and then they said they were going to put in their goats after, because they had meat goats behind the pigs, and so I thought that was a really good idea. Hawkeye just jumped, and the pig's all over there.
No, he's the smallest dog, so smallest adult dog, I guess.
But so we're excited, but it was definitely a shocker, because like I said, I've only seen people's pigs that were much shorter.
Right.
And so when I was thinking, people were saying like because originally we were looking for just like a pig that we could grow out, and then we found these, and we're like, well, actually we could raise these, and so we won't have meat this year from them, but we raise them to a certain breeding age and then breed them, and then so it's going to be a little bit of an investment, but we're like, we would rather do this. It was a good price, and we're really excited about it. But yeah, once we got there, and once I saw those adult pigs, I'm so glad that they said like, oh yeah, you could go see. They had about 20 pigs, and
the piglets or.
With the piglets too combined, because they probably had like 12, I think, that were older than these in the area. Then they had these, which was like 6, and then they had the 8 like breeder big ones, the giant ones. I'm so glad that they showed us those giant ones, because never in my life I would have expected. Like, I don't know, like, you know, call us just, you know what I mean, because, like, you know, I've told you that we from the city, I'm from the projects, you're from New Orleans, like, I just never, even like when I went to, like, I visited farms before, I'm telling you, I've never seen a pig that was like at eye level with me.
Right, yeah.
I've never in my life.
Same with me.
I don't know what kind of pigs they have or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I've seen big fat pigs, you know what I mean, and pigs like up to like, you know, my belly and stuff like that. But this pig was looking at me in the face.
Yeah, I even seen ones up to your belly. Like, I guess, what she called the ones I said? The guinea or some
Oh, like the guinea. She was like the guinea, and then the guinea hog and the...
Whatever the short, stubby, fat, long pigs are, that's what I've seen, you know. But these gigantic, ginormous, Thanos-looking pigs, like, I never seen them before, you know.
Yeah,
so that would have been scary, like, if I didn't realize, like, if we never even looked to see what they were going to end up looking like, and I'm coming home from work at night, and I just see this big old thing in the backyard.
I guess we would have saw them get that big, and we were like, dang.
Yeah, we would have thought something was wrong, I guess.
Why are pigs getting so big?
Yeah, getting so tall, you know, so.
Yeah. Because she did, like, when she said, oh, they're like 300 pounds, I went back there, I'm like, those pigs are not 300 pounds. Like, those pigs were probably 800 pounds. Like, they were huge.
Yeah.
Huge, giant, like, dinosaurs. They look like rhinos. Like, they look like rhino babies.
For real. Like little baby rhinos.
Yes.
Yeah, we want to make those mad. You know? not with that speed. You know, I just have to lay down like.
Yeah, like when they came running, like when I just saw the man and then the one female and then the one female looking at me over there, I was like, wow, like they're huge. But then when he called and like threw grain out there and they came charging out through the forest, I was like my eyes lit up so because I was like, I've never because they were running fast, like they were tall, huge. And they was running fast. And I'm like, how y'all so big and y'all running so fast?
Right.
Charging towards the front. Like, they were charging so fast to the front that I was like, I looked down at that electric wire and I was like, are they going to stop? Because they looked like they was charging straight at us. Yeah. And then they just stopped at the food. And then the guy went in there and was just like, yeah, look, in the morning sometimes they'll come and like rub up on you or whatever for food and stuff. But like, they're not doing anything. And I'm like.
Yeah. So, still exciting though. You know, still, excited to see like this whole process and watch them grow and everything. I mean, the other really good thing is that Winter, our new little livestock guardian dog, you know, is going to be growing up with them too. You know, so so we won't have like too much of an issue there. Bucky did come out to see him and everything like that.
He didn't like them.
Right.
He didn't like them. He was trying to like knock down.
He wanted some bacon right now. You know.
He wanted to knock down the fence. So we let him in there with them. He sniffed them a little bit, but then when we kicked him out, he was not okay with us kicking him out, and so he kept like trying to push on the gate and stuff like that, trying to get back in there with them. He was like trying to stick his head through and just he was literally like just sitting in front of the fence. Like he doesn't like when we bring home new animals. Like he'll bark at them for like a week. Like when we brought home Danny came, he barked at Danny for like a week. And so he was just sitting in front of the fence, like just barking at them and just like guarding them, like did not want them here. So I think after about a week he'll calm down and be like, okay, y'all still here, okay? Right.
Yeah. He'll definitely calm down and see how big they're gonna get. That'll make anybody humble right there, you know.
Yeah. But we named them. So we named the boy. What we named him? Oh, Hulk.
Yeah, so it was calling when we saw the pigs, like that was the first thing that came to my mind was a Hulk, but
Thanos was a good one too, man.
Yeah, but I mean, but also, Dom's helper that y'all might see from time to time, she asked if we was gonna name him Bacon and Ham. I was like, oh snap, that's a really good name right there, So that I might have to go with that, I'll call that as a nickname.
Bacon and Ham.
Yeah, I mean,
we're not eating them, so we're not eating these.
But still, it just sounds glorious, But yeah, I forgot what we called the girl, but
we named her Scarlet.
To stay with the whole Marvel theme, what I'm saying?
Because we have Bucky, we have Natasha, we have Hawkeye. So we're like, when he said Thor, then I'm like, dang, well, what's a girl?
Oh, no, because the other goat's Thor.
Oh, no, not Thor. We have a goat that's Thor. Yeah. So when he said Hulk, I'm like, okay, well, what's a girl Marvel character since we already have the dog Natasha Romanoff? So I was like, I didn't want her to name her Black Widow because she ain't black. Even though I did want this large black pig, which is they said like the most docile pig ever. It's on the extinction list because it's very, very rare. They're trying to bring it back. And so I was thinking about getting some unregistered ones because they would be like so much cheaper. They're like running around right now so fast. But I didn't want to name her Black Widow? Yeah, I didn't want to name her Black Widow because she's not black. She's the white one. So I'm like, well, I'll just name her Scarlet.
Yeah, so Scarlet for right now, but Also, you know, the lady was saying that the brown one could get aggressive, you know, so we are planning on.
She didn't say that.
Oh, she didn't? Who said
No,
that?
I read that.
Oh, you read that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that.
She was saying, because she did have one of the Durocs, and she was saying that, but yeah, they said that, you know, you're in there and, you know, you're feeding them every day, and so, you know, that, like, we saw that.
Well, yeah, so yeah.
But I read that
plan
the
on,
red
you
ones.
know, basically like getting attached to them, you know, so they could be real friendly and everything like that. You know, just spending some time with them and everything. So especially since they're gonna get so big, you know, we don't want any accidents to happen like that, you know. So definitely not planning on having the little girls around them, but when they get big. But you know, but right now at least let them see us, get used to us, you know, see all of us feed them and everything, you know. Be on their good side, I guess. You know?
Like, that would be a nightmare if you turned around and a giant pig, like 5-foot pig was like at 800 pounds, like running after you. I wish, like, after we were driving away, I was like, I don't even know if anybody would believe us. Like, I wish I had my camera.
Well, I mean, folks who raise those kind of pigs, I'm sure they know. You know, they're probably laughing when they see this thing. You know, like, yeah, bro, that's a normal sized pig. So. You know, but for us,
a
it's
city
like,
folk.
Yeah, you know, I haven't seen it. You know, we're doing all this farming stuff, and haven't even seen this stuff in real life before all this. You know, so
right.
Yeah,
You're just in it.
Right.
What better way to learn than hands-on?
Yeah, you know, just right in the fire. You know. Yeah.
But I'm gonna turn you guys around and show you them. But we wanted to share this story with you guys because, so like last year we focused a lot on the garden, just like trying to get it together because that was like my main priority. I love the garden. I do want obviously us to raise animals for meat and stuff like that, but like my baby is the garden, and so I knew that as soon as we got here I wanted to focus on the animals. So last year was, the garden. So last year was like a really big, you know, garden centric videos and all the things, and like this year we're like really focusing on getting our meat production down. So we started we have the meat rabbits, the meat chickens, and then now we're, you know, just got into pigs, and so that would probably, we're not going to get a cow. We don't have enough land for a cow.
Right.
And then if our
goats, for some land, but
and then hoping, and then also if we our male goat Danny, he's a Kiko, which is actually a meat breed, and so we might even go into meat goats, but for now with the pigs, the rabbits, and the chickens, and I still get my beef from Butcher Box, so we'll pretty be good. But this year focusing on just trying to produce meat while the garden is on its second year, so it should, you know, have like enough fertility and stuff like that to start producing a lot. And so we're really hoping for a good homesteading year this year.
Yeah.
But let's turn you guys around. So I guess we could walk in there, but so the little red one, he is 10 weeks, and that is, what do you name again?
That is a Hulk.
A Hulk. And then the little white or pink one, that's Scarlet. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, they digging up all over already.
Okay. Oh, we gotta move faster here.
Oh, and another thing, I didn't even know that pigs had human eyes. Like, until it was time to like get them out of the crate and bring them over here. Like, that red one looked at me in the eye, and I was like, why do you look like a human? Like, why do you look like you was like looking into my soul? Like, they have little human eyes, and I'm like, wow. Like, because I'm used to like the creepy goat eyes, you know what I mean, with the side eye, you know what I mean, or like creepy chicken eyes, and you know, so, or even rabbit eyes, you know, like all those eyes look fake, but like they had like colored eyes that like looked like humans. But we hope you guys enjoyed this story time with us and introducing y'all to our new animals. We're really excited. Obviously, we'll keep you guys updated as we go along with them, but
yeah, then it's gonna be fun.
So we will blah 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 blah. We will see you guys next time. Bye.